cage tour, but I'm putting this bit first and the cage tour after, if that makes sense. So what I'm doing is, like, as you can see my little friend here, I'm going to tell you his story and stuff, and I've been wanting to do this video for ages, and yep, he's having a poo, what he normally does. It's fine, I'll clean it up after. But basically, yeah, I'm just going to tell you a story. Well, Marmite isn't my first hamster. My first hamster was a hamster called Nibbles, and Nibbles was meant to be a boy, but it turned out he was like a girl, and like a week after we had him, we had like 6 babies, and we just couldn't like look after them. So we went back to the pet shop we bought her from, and they said they would just take them all back and like give us a new one. Like, I wouldn't have done that, but like if they stayed here, then we would have to find homes for them ourselves, and then we didn't know how to look after them or anything. So we just thought it would be easier and give them a better chance of surviving if they went back. So like after 2 weeks of having her, she went back, and Nibbles was like a black and white hamster, and she was short haired, but we obviously had to give her back. So a week after we gave her back, we got a call from the pet shop saying they had a new stock of hamsters in, because at the time they didn't have any stock in, because, yeah, I'm making it sound like they were bloody apples in a supermarket, but you know what I mean. And it was kind of fortunate that I was off the day we got him, because I was ill on the Sunday and it was the Monday, and we were just dropping my nephews off at nursery, and then we got that like call saying they got it. So I begged my mum to take me, and I had to stay in the car because I wasn't allowed in case I made anyone else ill or anything. And then my mum came out like 20 minutes later with a little white cardboard box, and I never had seen the hamster or anything, but I had the cage all set up and stuff because of Nibbles, and I had to wait until I get home. But the whole time, like the holes in the box, I just saw his little nose peeking out, and I kept on begging my mum to tell me like what he looked like, and she wouldn't tell me. She just said very fluffy. So I didn't know anything. So when I got home, I like put him in his cage and everything, and he was just adorable little hamster. And he's like my best friend in animals. So I've had him a year now. It's like a year on. Well, it was a year on Tuesday we've had him. It's now Thursday. And the day we got him on was the 29th of September 2014. And he was only about 7 weeks when we got him. So he's like a year and 3 months right now. So hopefully we have another year with him. What are you doing? You gonna jump? You gonna jump? You gonna jump? Bit more of a slide. So yeah. He's a dove-banded, long-haired Syrian, and that just means the dove bit is like the shade of him, that's like his grey colour. The banded is this white band around him, and then the long-haired is, of course, let me just ruffle him up a bit, is that. He's just so adorable, but it is kind of annoying when you find fluff everywhere. So yeah, that's his story. and he loves me. He loves me so much. I'm his mummy. He just snuggles down and sleeps. So, as I said before, I filmed the cage tour yesterday, and I'm filming this on the Thursday, and I filmed that on the Wednesday, but I'm putting this bit first and then the cage tour after. So yeah. And I also said in the cage tour about a bell, and I'll just tell you about the bell now. The bell, we bought the bell on the day that Nibbles had the babies. So Nibbles only had like the bell for like an hour, and then Marmite had it the rest. But that was the story of the bell that I said in the cage tour. We hope you like this part of the video and the rest of the video, and I hope you like my little friend here, because he's my channel art, because I absolutely love him. Please like this video, please subscribe. Bye! But like, he's right here. Like, this is the cage he had before, and this wasn't what it was like. It had like his proper house in, and that's a wheel my friend gave me, and it had like all of his food bowl and stuff. But of course that's in his new cage, and he hasn't been in here long. He's only been in like 10 minutes like this. So guys, don't worry. But I'm just going to show you his actual cage now, and that cage, like this one right there, was from Pets at Home, and it was like £30, and it's like a medium house. But the cage that he's got right now, like, my next door neighbour had a hamster, and it like died a couple of weeks ago, but she gave me her cage, and this is the Savic Hamster Heaven or something like that, and it's like double the size of his current one. So yeah, I'm just gonna start showing you. So this is like an overview of it, and this is like a pooper scooper, because like Marmite's not normal. He always has a thing of pooping on people, so I have that there, but I couldn't have it on the other cage because it wasn't wired. And I then have on top his like mini finger brush, because he's a long-haired Syrian, so I have that. I have this weird Happy Feet toy, which I don't know why I put it up there. I don't know. Then have his hamster ball and lid, and I should have two more lids. I should have a pink one and a blue one, but I don't know where they've gone. And then I've got his yellow water bottle right here. Yeah. And then inside I've got his football garland from Pets at Home, and this was £3, but I think they've gone back up to £4, but I got mine like when they were on a deal. And then in this corner I've got his food bowl, which is the Wags hamster muesli and a spoonful of porridge oats. Down here is the Boredom Breaker cheese and chewing, I don't know what it's called. It's a hidey thing which bends out and you can move it. Right here I have this sofa I bought. I don't know, I just went into a pet shop to get a potty litter for my hamster, and I just found it and it was so cute I had to get it. I then have his igloo, which I got from the same pet shop, but I don't think they have either of those anymore. I then have the Pets at Home seesaw. This, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a wooden shoe with like herbs in, which my next door neighbour gave me. I then have his flying saucer, which was actually his one, which I bought him. I then have this kebab that has wooden shoes on. And down here I have this tug of war rope from Pets at Home. I then have this, I don't know what it's called, I just, like, he's had this ever since I bought him. And when you hear the story of how I got Marmite, I'll bring that into it and tell you about it. I then have this big long tube, which my dad brought home from work because he works in a factory and they get like big tubes like that. So there's that. I then have this Sicily carrot, and this came in a pack of 6 from Wilkinson's. And this is about his 3rd one, but I don't give him new ones each time, I just let him choose the ones he has. Oh, I then have this, oh, it's broken, let me just fix it. I then have this Hamster Times book, and it's like hamster safe because it's for hamsters, and I got in that like last week, but my nephew dropped it on the floor and kind of broke in half. It came as a pack of 2, but it's still usable. And then we have this like top layer, and on the top layer it's just got this house, and this bedding is like bedding that Marmite always has. He had it in his cage at the pet shop, so yeah, he loves that and he hasn't tried any other bedding. There's then this little food bowl, and this has got yogurt drops, chocolate drops, sugar-free sweets and hamster popcorn, because I normally give him his treats once a week. I then have this, ooh, dropping the camera, weird yellow stick which has gone dodgy by the light, but it's this yellowy browny stick with white balls over it, and it's banana and blueberry, and I think it's from Farm Friends, and it's made from 4 hamsters, and he loves it. And then there's a water bottle again. Underneath I have this jingle ball which I got from Pets at Home. I then have the Woodlands small bulrush ball. Here I have the small bendy bridge with a seed block underneath. And then under here I have the loofah teddy, and then in this corner right here I have his pink hamster potty, and then down here is a stone for him to wear his teeth. So that is his cage, and I hope he likes it. I'm now going to show you his reaction to the cage, and he looks like a little meerkat sometimes, look. Oh, he's been begging me for ages to come out, and I'm now joined by my dad.
Hi.
He's on the computer, so if you hear any clicking, it's just him on the computer. And some of you might be wondering why there's Velcro there. That's because that's how I attached his bottle to it, because it came with this weird white thing that held his wheel and bottle, but I didn't like it, so I'm just gonna pick him up. Oh, come here, come here. So I got him. Can you see this? I got him. Okay, let me sit down on this chair and let me put him on my knee and you can get sorted. Okay, so he's right here. Say hello, Marmite. Hello. Hello. And he is a long-haired Syrian, and he's like dove colour, but I'll talk to you about that tomorrow when I film his actual introduction. But I just wanted to show you him in his cage. So, ooh, come on. I'm gonna put him in now. He's never been in here before, so I don't know what he's gonna be like. Okay.
Arr!